Hello! I'm so nervous. I'm scared. Hello everyone! It's me, Elise. Welcome to my channel. If you've been around for a while, I have made other videos and other vlogs, specifically during my time when I worked at Disney World and when I lived and worked overseas in South Korea as an English teacher. Hi! If you don't know me, then hey, welcome to my channel. I plan on doing more bookish things from here on out. Number one, because I obviously am obsessed with books. I always have been, and I've always kind of tinkered with this idea of having a book channel, but I was always like, no, it won't work. And you know what? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Maybe I'll connect with a few people and that's it. But you know what? Those few people that I connect with, I think will absolutely make it worth it. I am finally biting the bullet, and now that I have these like gorgeous shelves, it just feels like the right time. It just feels like the right backdrop for all of my bookish videos in the future. Today I am doing the BookTube Newbie Tag, which not everyone does when they're joining BookTube, but I thought it would be kind of fun. A place to officially start my BookTube channel off. I googled these and found these on Wikipedia. Apparently the original person who came up with the BookTube Newbie Tag is no longer, either they're no longer on YouTube or the video is no longer on YouTube. So let's get started. The first question is, why did you start this channel? Technically, I started YouTube and this channel a long time ago. I just wanted to capture moments and be able to look at those moments in the future and just like feel all of those feelings again and remember all of those things again. But specifically for BookTube, I'm obsessed with books. I've been obsessed with reading my entire life. My mom is even now a librarian. I also would love to take my love for writing and to become an author. I have finished the first draft of my book, and I'm actually in second round of revisions of my first book. I started my second book. I would love to become an author and use my love of books to spear that forward. I also just, whenever you have a goal, I feel like it's really good to surround yourself with all of the things that encompasses that. So I thought starting a BookTube channel would do that. Also, I get so excited talking to other people about books, and not all of my friends really enjoy books. So I think having more opportunities to do that and to connect with people over books and stories and experiences, it's really exciting to me. So I hope that I can do that with this channel. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? Probably nothing. I think what I hope to bring to BookTube is a place to escape, a place to connect with other people. That's already out there, so it's not unique. I just want like good vibes. I just want good vibes. I just want to put something up that can maybe make someone's day better, or they can just watch that and like feel chill. There are so many YouTubers I watch and they just bring me a sense of calm, and I just hope that I can do that with others while connecting with them and having a good time. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I'm just excited to talk books with more people. I only have a certain number of people in my life who really are interested in books, and all of the other people in my life kind of just tolerate. Like, they know that I love books and they love me, so they let me talk about books, but they don't really reciprocate. It's not on the same level. So I'm just excited to be able to talk to people about books. I think one thing that's so cool is like fandoms and groups of people who just absolutely connect over something that they love so much. And I'm excited to find more of those people and hopefully create some of those people, and we can all just have a good time, I hope. Why do you love reading? It just makes you feel so alive. It's also my sense of escape when things suck, when I'm tired of all the crap in the real world. I just read. It's also my main source of entertainment. I don't watch a lot of TV, so take a lot of that time that most people watch TV and convert it into reading books, and that's what I do. So it's just my way to escape. It's my way to feel good. It's my way to use my overactive imagination. I love being able to take a description in a book and make a video, a movie in my head. I just think that's so cool. So that's why I love reading. Also, there's just so many things you can learn from books. Even if it's a fiction book, I believe that there's so much to be learned from books, whether it's empathy, whether it's maybe something tough that you've never been through but that character has, and so you can kind of learn from that and be more aware. It can take you to other countries, other worlds, other places that you've never been, or maybe you never will be able to go to, but through that book you can live that. And I think that's amazing. What book or series got you into reading? Alright, you oldies out there. The Magic Tree House, for sure. I don't have any of them on my shelves, but I'll put one up here. That series by Mary Pope Osborne. She did it for me. Thanks, Mary Pope Osborne. You rock. Number 6. What question would you ask your favorite booktubers? I only have a few favorite booktubers right now. I'm kind of like jumping around between a lot of people before deciding if their content is for me, but I will say some of my absolute favorites right now is Just Allie. She lives in Austin, Texas. She's this cute little bubbly redhead and I just love her. She's so sweet and vibrant, and like, I don't know, I just get a lot of joy from her videos, so I'll definitely link her down below. I also love Carrie Can Read. I watched her YouTube channel, her original YouTube channel, before I moved to South Korea and while I was living there for 3 years, and then she started a BookTube channel and I was like, yes. So I really enjoy her channel and her videos that she does. And I really recently have started to become obsessed with Throne of Pages. I like her vibe. She's really funny and like kind of in a self-deprecating way, but like, I get you girl, same. So I really enjoy her. Anyway, I guess what I would ask him is just like, do you want to hang out? Like, let's be friends. I don't know. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Number 1 for sure will be consistency. If you can see my old videos, I was never super consistent on YouTube. I think also trying to challenge myself and make sure people of various backgrounds are going to be represented, and that I push myself to read books that aren't necessarily my cup of tea or in my comfort zone, so that I can be challenged and think from a different perspective and get outside of the box. So sorry y'all, my battery died. I am not sure where exactly it cut off, so I'm gonna go and just restart question number 8. Okay, number 8, when did you start reading? As long as I can remember. I know that my mom used to read to us every single night, and even when she went on a trip or traveled and couldn't bring us, she would read books and record herself reading books, and we would listen to those books then. And like the first audiobook, she was on it. So reading has always been important in our life, and I think, I mean, just ever since I can remember. Number 9, where do you read? I mostly read on our porch, on my family's porch. I read in like my big chair. It's my mom's chair, but I'm adopting it soon, so it's my chair now. It's just so cozy. And I listen to a lot of audiobooks. I do a lot of driving. One of my part-time jobs right now is that I pick up some boys from school and I drive them home about an hour away. So I pick them up and drive them to school, and then I listen on the way home. And then my boyfriend and I are also long distance right now, sort of long distance. He lives about 2.5, 3 hours away. So I listen to audiobooks when I go pick him up. And yeah, I listen to a lot of audiobooks. Like this month I read or listened to like 6 audiobooks. Number 10, what kind of books do you like to read? Well, I don't know if you like seen any of the books on this shelf, these shelves. This is actually my TBR shelf, and this is my shelf that I have read. So obviously there's a little bit of discrepancy. Oops. So books that I love to read. I love to read sort of like cutesy rom-coms. Calm down. Cutesy, feel-good rom-coms. I read to escape. I read for happily ever afters. Yeah, I know that's cliche, but like I'm owning that. So I love funny books with romance that make me laugh. I love quirky characters. I love fantasy and Greek mythology. Oh my gosh, I loved this book so much. I originally listened to it on audio, and then I bought this book because I want to annotate it. I love Greek mythology. You can see a bunch of my Rick Riordan books right here. There's also the Percy Jackson and Heroes of Olympus series, so I love mythology. I also love fantasy. You can see my like 6 of Crows. There is I guess Hunger Games is more dystopian, but it's that's kind of fantasy, right? Please let me know in the comments. I don't know what I'm talking about. My boyfriend is borrowing a Court of Thorns and Roses series right now because he says he wants to read it. Like the host, I love fantasy and sci-fi. I've been getting into sci-fi more with Ruby Dixon. I freaking love Ruby Dixon so much. And I like spice, but I don't think that's a genre. So contemporary, romance, fantasy, sci-fi, and spicy. And last question, what does your book collection look like? Well, you can see my book collection right here. So again, we have my TBR shelf and we have my already read shelf. This up here is actually my fall TBR. So I plan on doing a separate video for that, and I plan on doing a bookshelf tour eventually as well. So you will get closer looks at that. Please look forward to it. And yeah, I don't know how to wrap up videos anymore. You'll just have to keep an eye out for the bookshelf tour because I'll go over everything in detail. Of course, also I have like a ton of Kindle books. I also have Kindle Unlimited, which I need to calm down because I have so many books that I need to read. Oh my gosh. Here is my Kindle. Bookstagram friend and I were laughing because she was scrolling through hers and I was like, oh, I have 130 unread Kindle books. How about you? And she's like, girl, I only have like 70. And I was like, oops. That's just unread. That's not even including all the books that I own. For my Audible, I mean, I listen to a lot of audiobooks, and so I have like so many, 98 titles. It's not bad. Actually, I think I have more because I've archived a bunch of them, the ones that I read. Listen, it's an obsession, but like I could be obsessed with other things. By the way, this is a koozie that I have designed and made, and I'm actually selling the pattern on Etsy, so if you also like to crochet, go for it. It's just so aesthetic and pretty. Anyway, if you're interested in that, go check out my Etsy page, please, and help a girl stay away from corporate America. Because that's the goal. Alright everyone, thank you so much for joining me for my BookTube Newbie Tag. I hope you enjoyed it. Please be sure to subscribe and join the fam. Hit that like button if you liked it. I would love to know your go-to fall read, because even though I have my fall TBR, who's to say that that's all the books that I want to read? It's constantly growing. Thanks for joining me. If you made it this far, like, wow, you're a rock star. You're amazing. And yeah, I hope everyone has an awesome day. Bye everyone. How cute are these? Oh my gosh. It's so cute. Not me plugging my friend's company. But seriously, if you want really good candles that are based on books and book characters, Fern and Finn on Etsy is for you. Link in bio.